Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode, or live stream of Etrian Odyssey 2, and I'm back again with my co-host.
Nightfall, hello.
There we go. And me, Azurus, or Paladin98. I'll swap between those two every so often.
We're gonna get you on Azure soon enough.
Yes, eventually. So, who remembers what happened last time?
I don't know, I'm lost.
Alright, well, last time we explored the 11th floor and killed a couple of birds, got some drops, and found the entrance to the 12th floor. And I think we have something for quests, but I can't remember what.
Well, let's go check that out then.
Killed him dead, I want my revenge. Oh yeah, we need to kill those shark thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Those fishmen? Because that's a quest.
Oh yeah! The Sharpedo man.
Yes.
Yes.
And the snow souls that you hate so much with their...
They don't have a good name.
Anyway.
They could have been named so much better.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm just ranting too early. Go on.
Okay. So I'm just checking my supplies here, and we are loaded on Medicatools. I think I could afford to sell a couple. Otherwise, we're not going to have any room for items that we pick up. So Medicatools. How many of them do we even have? 25 of them.
I think we're good then.
Can I just sell one at a... Okay, I can either only sell one at a time or all of them. That's annoying.
Wait. Really?
Yep, I can't highlight them.
Wow. Well, then that's definitely a drawback. Well, let's sell them one at a time then.
And lure bells. Those things will be useful. If you forget what lure bells do, you use them, and it lures FOEs around you to where you used it. So.
Oh, I know what they are. I just hated them.
But they're like only in this game.
No,
Lure bells?
Yeah, they're untold. I hated them. I threw them out.
Huh. I don't remember them in Untold. Anyway, so we're going to finish exploring this floor, see if we can find some treasure. There's that suspicious spot in the middle of the map there that I want to look at eventually.
If we can ever get there.
Oh, we can. It's just a matter of when.
Alright.
And everybody defend while we poison them. Assuming we don't get bombed. Okay, we're good.
Alright.
And we all level up. Excellent. I'm getting a bit of feedback on your end there, Nightfall. I can kind of hear myself through there.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's weird. I'm wearing headphones, so I mean...
I don't know. And
Like, there's no...
yeah.
Whatever.
And supposedly these skills, anti-sick and anti-bind, are bugged, which increases the enemy's resistance to these things and not yourself. But that's what I heard. I don't remember if that's actually the case.
To resist... Okay, well... that is... weird then.
Yeah.
I've never seen those before, so I wouldn't know, so...
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm just not getting them, in case people are wondering. So, Salve 3 requires Cure 3 level 5, and Healer level 10.
Ooh, wow.
But it fully heals the whole party, so...
Yeah.
Something.
How far away are we from that?
Quite a ways. I need 5 more levels in Cure 3, and I don't think it's really worth it. So I'm trying to find out what I need for them. I guess TP up, so we can start using more skills.
Yeah.
And tech up for the Alchemist. And we missed somebody.
Because we always know TP is needed.
Kinda sucks not having TP to use for skills. And now we got Revenge up to level 4. It should be more useful.
Okay. Yeah.
And a Gather Point.
What kind of gather point is it?
A Chop Point.
Fun. Alright.
I'm gonna really have to come through here with my gatherers at some point, so that way I can
Yep.
show the stream what's on there, or not show the stream, show YouTube what's around.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've been talking about that for like the last 2 episodes.
I know, and I never do it,
You would think we would do that by now.
but I want to explore. I don't have time for stuff.
That's true. That's true.
Like
We're trying to get done with this. We're trying to get done with this game.
Exactly, so we can move on to the third one.
There's nothing interesting here. Move on, move on.
And the worst part, though, is I would be more excited for this game if I hadn't already almost beat it on my other file.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I only had, like, another floor to go through and I would have been done the game.
Oh, wow.
And there's an FOE in here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to remember that.
Alright.
And I think I overshot my mark.
By how much?
By, like, an entire room.
Oh.
And I think it's dumb how flying enemies are still able to hit your back row for full damage. Like, it makes sense, but I don't like it.
Oh, they can? I
Yeah.
never noticed that before.
Yeah, because
those-
all their attacks are considered ranged, and so it's not affected by positioning in the rows.
Oh.
I knew I missed it.
Hmm.
I put a wall here, and there wasn't a wall here at all.
Oh, yeah. You did that before, too. You need to get better at mapping.
I do.
Your poor skills.
I didn't even know what I got. I went through it way too quickly. Let's see.
Well, luckily there's a delay, so...
There is a delay, yes, but it's still gonna pass by really fast. And it looks like I picked up a Kotardi, or whatever the heck that is.
Wow. Yeah, that was really fast. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Horn plate. It's still really, really good. Flame leaf. Yeah, no one's gonna be wearing this Kotardi. Everything else is just too good.
Ah. Well, it's still something. You can sell it.
I can. I also need to come by here with my other party members to go through those secret passages, too.
Oh, yeah. We saw those last time.
I could have sworn there was more of them. Maybe they're further throughout the floor.
I remember seeing a lot of them like in the earlier floors, but
Yeah.
these are like the first one I've seen in a while.
Yeah, they kind of put them like every 2 floors or something, if I recall. Alright, another... On an unrelated note, I got a
Yeah.
new mouse for my computer, and it's not as good as I'd like it to be. Like, quintuple clicks.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it does way too many double clicks.
Oh.
So, like, double clicks like 3 times in a row. It's kind of...
Yeah.
That's not
Huh.
proper. I want this.
You want that?
I was mapping wrong. I was placing a floor tile as walls.
Oh, silly Azu. When will you learn? Why don't you ever get good?
Why don't I ever get good? Because I'm on the computer. If this is on a not a console, handheld, I would be mapping like a pro, but I'm not.
Well, you were right. That is a handheld is a console, I guess. But okay, whatever.
And it looks like I still flubbed my mapping. Ugh.
To be honest, I'm impressed you got this far on the computer.
Why is that?
I don't know. I can't imagine playing this on the computer, honestly.
Well, I am using a controller, so it's just kind of like...
Oh. Well, yeah. But still, I couldn't imagine it.
Ow, that damage.
We're gonna have to relay what's going on, because I can't quite see it.
Oh, yeah, I just took like 160 damage
From?
from the dark storm that I was fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, but I killed it. It's all good.
Yeah, the stream is lagging majorly on my end, but
How
that's
far
fine.
behind is it for you?
Quite a ways, considering it's not moving.
Oh. Well, because I'm right in front of a treasure chest right now.
Yeah, no you're not. Not over here.
Where am I?
I don't think
there?
I don't think you've even fought the FOE in that room yet.
Is my
Like,
recorder, is my thing even going?
it says it's live.
Okay.
It's just lagging badly.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's like really messed up. It shouldn't do that.
Well, just keep going. It'll probably fix itself eventually.
Hopefully.
And if it doesn't, then I don't know. I'll just comment on what you say.
Okay. So I'm going to be exploring a couple of blank spots here. There's like only 3 left, and then I'm done on this floor.
Awesome. Okay, move up and out.
Well, I don't want to move up and out yet. I need to go recover my TP for Draenon.
Oh. Sorry, I'm excited. I don't pay attention to logistics when I'm excited.
Has the stream even moved at all for you yet?
Nope.
Try refreshing your page.
I'll do it.
This encounter rate is crazy right now, though.
I know. I've heard like little theme songs in your end. It's like, I don't know. Have you gone like 5 steps?
Oh, the enemy summoned more allies right as right after I cast poison, so 2 of them didn't get hit by it.
What enemies?
More snow souls.
Oh, those things.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah. Alright.
So did refreshing the page do anything for you?
Yes. Yes, you're killing the snow people.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now at least I'm semi-caught up.
Semi-cut. So it looks like this place... I put that foe in the wrong spot. It's all done.
Does this place serve any use? No, it doesn't seem like it.
No.
Okay.
Party was blindsided. Of course it was. Yeah, so nothing too interesting to report yet.
Yet, we need to get to the next floor. That's why.
Like, the quests are supposed to give you some story stuff in between, but the quests aren't being easy to do right now. Or rather, you have to go so far out of the way to do them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna warp wire out of here. Do I even have one? Yes, I do.
The squirrels didn't take it, did they?
No, but they can, which reminds me I should buy 2. In case, for some reason, I ever forget what that encounter reads like and it happens again.
That's why I'm here. To remind you.
Let's sell... Oh, that sells for a lot of money. The Kotardi sells for over 1,400.
Oh, that's good. Yes, indeed.
And now we sleep. And save our game. That's why the encounter rate was so crazy, because it was nighttime. That makes sense.
Oh. I never really noticed it. I don't know.
I think
never really
I think they
noticed
kind
the
of
difference.
drop that in later games. Like, they still make it so that the enemies are different. But
Yeah, they do.
I'm pretty sure that they don't change the encounter rate. But if they do, then, well, that's something I haven't really noticed too much. I'm saving the game, because I don't want to grab those treasures again. Even though I just saved like a second ago, and I don't know why I did it again.
Security reasons.
Yes.
We're
In
so
this game, you
terrified
can
of losing
never...
that progress.
And with this kind of game, you can never save too much.
Yeah.
Unless you
Got
save
it.
after doing something stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, 12th
God.
floor, ho!
Yeah.
Oh, we got sliding puzzles. Ice puzzles. As you
Oh,
cautiously stalk the labyrinth's paths, you hear an unfamiliar sound. This must be the floor where the fearful beast dwells. I guess this is where we need to go.
Awesome.
Alright, stairs down.
Let's go kill us some stuff.
Or get killed by stuff.
Whichever. It's both exciting. It's exciting. Alright, don't map any walls that aren't there.
I'll try not to. I know you saw me map some walls that I wasn't next to.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's treasure there.
Oh god. This is worse than the ice in the
Etrian Odyssey 4?
Yes, the boiling lizard's cavern.
Oh, and look, I put a wall there where there wasn't one.
I knew it. Ugh. But no, at least there you can like reverse it and not have to deal with it. God.
Well, no, if you reverse it, it's water and you can't walk on it at all.
Yes, but it's easier to map and it's I don't know, I hate it less. That's just me.
Okay. Anyway, we found a sallet. That's a helmet for those that are uninitiated in terminology for helmets.
You can just say that it's me. You're talking to me.
But there's also people on the internet too.
I know you're directing it towards me though.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably see if it's better than what we got.
Probably.
20 defense, 8 TP. So, maybe?
Wait, what do you have right now?
Well, nobody's wearing helmets right now. That's the thing.
Well, then what's the next closest thing? I know you have like boots or sandals that you can replace.
Yeah, like it dramatically improves my defense, but I'm losing some agility for it. My protector doesn't. My protector doesn't even have speed. Never mind. It doesn't even have boots.
Okay.
I can make them a defensive piece of crap here. Like with over 100 defense, but my strength takes a big hit. But do they need the strength? No, because they're going to be defending on this floor. So yeah, I'll put on the helmet for now. I'll take it off when I go fight a boss or something.
Awesome.
Speaking of things that use cold, we're fighting a bunch of... Oh, we're fighting snow souls, snow zards, and snow souls.
Snow zards.
Yes.
That sounds like a cheap rip off of Charizard's name. Not gonna lie.
It sounds like something from freaking Power Rangers.
That's it too. I knew there was something I was missing. A reference that I didn't make. I feel slightly disappointed with myself for not seeing that.
You should.
I know. Believe me, Power Rangers was like my childhood as well. Not a big part of it, but it was there.
Yeah, it was in my childhood as well, but I didn't
pretty
really
sure
care for it as much as most people did or do.
Yeah.
Alright, so this doesn't...
I can't believe it's still going, but no. Then again...
This map didn't work out right. Well, the map is fine,
Nope.
but the pathing didn't work, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. We're gonna get it right this time.
Yes. Maybe. Anti-cold again, because Jesus Christ. I blocked a lot of potential damage there.
Good on you. Ugh.
And we got a torn tail from killing them with poison.
Oh.
I can only imagine what that poison is doing to them if I get a torn tail as a reward.
It splits their tail in half before killing them.
Clearly.
It dissolves the skin scales.
I just want to think it makes them violently explode.
Damn, and I thought I was the cruel, sadistic one here.
The third stratum, as you move into the ice-capped forest... Oh, the third stratum... ... As you move into the ice-capped forest, someone calls to you. Wondering who it could be, you turn in the direction the voice came from. Are you the one searching for the snow blooms? We heard someone was coming to help. A soldier's forlorn voice pierces the cold air. A soldier walks towards you, his teeth chattering as he fights against the wind. We were specially selected by Minister Dubois to find the snow blooms, but the guard falls silent and stares at the ground before he continues, chastened. The forest is tougher than we thought. The slippery ice gets in the way. We can't find any flowers. We only work during the day to avoid danger, but... The soldier sadly meets your eyes before continuing. We weren't up to the mission. Can we leave the rest to you? The pitiful soldier stands there, hugging his own body from cold and fear. It falls to you to investigate the ice-covered forest and find the snow blooms.
I want to punch them.
Hey, look! I can talk to him again, I think, maybe.
Maybe?
You find a guard in the ice-capped forest shivering from the frigid atmosphere. When he notices you, he speaks in a pained voice. Did you find the flowers? We only searched during the day to avoid danger, but we haven't found a single one. You leave the poor guard and resume your hunt for the snow blooms. So,
why the hell are they still wearing metal armor? Like, and not like anything else or anything beneath it. My God.
And they're probably wearing padding underneath it, but it doesn't help.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you gotta wear something. Like, even over it. God. And that's just the start. I can go on, but I won't.
Well, they haven't had me kill the monsters to get the monster hides here to make the ice-resistant armor. Because clearly, I'm the only way that the shop gets any new gear in stock.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I remember those beetles.
Yeah, they're really annoying in this one.
I thought they were annoying regardless.
Nope. And we got a space husk. And no, it's not like an extraterrestrial item. What they mean by space, it means an empty husk.
Oh. They could have just said that. But fine. I suppose we gotta make ice. Well, yes, you were in a frozen forest.
And we got red FOEs. Do we want to try taking them on? Are we feeling adventurous today? Hey, look, there's a door on the other side.
Then yes, we are feeling adventurous today.
It's not moving.
My God, let's do it.
Oh wait, these things are asleep during the day. That's why they're saying we searched during the day to avoid danger. Oh. I'm going to assume they become really active and aggro and annoying at night.
Well then, pounce on them now.
I don't think they start the battle with a sleep status ailment.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh. Ew. Well then.
And we found a mining point. But yeah, if they did start the battle with sleep, I would totally do that. Oh, and there's something to check here. While trudging through the forest, you find an icy crystal at your feet. Sunlight shines down through the crystal. It somewhat resembles a budding flower. If you come back once the sun is set, the resemblance may become even stronger. I'm going to assume this is the snow flower that we're looking for. And that FOE is something we're going to have to kill or avoid to get it.
Or you can just stay here until nighttime, which you won't do because
because that's like 12 hours in the game.
That'd be boring.
And for a second I thought I fought the FOE, and I'm like, no, I didn't want to do that, and then it was a random encounter. Oh, I should have been using the cold thingy. Okay, good, he didn't use his multi-hit ice attack.
Yeah. That would have packed it quite a punch.
Well, it would have hit everybody for some pretty solid damage, but...
That's what I'm saying.
But it wouldn't have actually hurt too much.
It wouldn't have killed you.
No. Which is actually kind of disappointing considering this type of game. Considering this game, because Etrian Odyssey is supposed to kill you all the time. But it also gets kind of frustrating after a certain point as well.
Which is why I'm like, they probably... I mean, there has to be a limit to everything.
Yeah.
Except for those insane, like, Mario mods that, like,
oh, are
designed to murder.
Asshole Mario?
Frustrate. Yes. Like the Cat Mario game and everything else, but no, for these like regular dungeon crawling games, there has to be a limit to some things, unless it's like it's like a purity forest dungeon. Like it's designed to kill you, and it's like an optional thing. But no, if they put a place in the game that's like designed to do that, and you're like decently leveled for it, then that's a little bit excessive.
Yeah. Well, what I like about this, though, is that it makes it so that the stratums are dangerous when you first get there, but as soon as you are able to, like, survive and get the stuff on there, it's easily handled.
That's how it's supposed to be. And, yeah, so then that way it encourages you to explore and, like, get through the stratum.
But until then, you are going to have to be smart with what you have to survive, so...
Yep.
Which is
like us.
Totally awesome.
Like us, poor souls.
Yes. Do I want to go that way? I think I'll just continue. Ah, treasure. I see lots of it.
We're lost in the middle of a snowy forest.
Lost? I have a map. I know exactly where I am.
Do you? You map walls all the time.
I know exactly where I am, and I almost drew maps. I almost drew walls across the entire screen. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, these are looking kind of difficult to get to. Maybe, possibly.
They're teasing us. Oh my god. I hate it when they do this.
Oh, I see. There's a path up there. It looks like you kind of have to loop around.
Alright.
And it doesn't loop, not the way I thought it would.
Well, we'll figure this out.
I'm sure we will.
So if there's loot to get, we'll find it eventually.
Yeah, watch, it's gonna be something stupid like a Theriaca A and a Nectar or
Oh
something.
my god. I hate it when they do that. I hate it. It makes me want to throw my DS. My god.
At least you know how it feels.
Oh yeah. Like, what is that? Oh, okay, never mind. I was wondering what the stone structure you were looking at was, but really it's nothing.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
No, I like that. I like that sort of decoration. I kind of wish all the other like some of the other labyrinths and like the.
They do. It just depends where you are in the game.
Yeah.
Like the remake of the first game isn't going to have it because it wouldn't make sense for some of the places, but the other ones they do it just fine.
Okay. Well, I haven't really seen that.
Well, Etrian Odyssey 4 had a lot of them.
Oh yeah, and that's why I like it. I mean, like, I guess that was my first experience with the game, so I mean, I was accustomed to it.
Alright. Alright, that was a path that way.
Indeed it was.
And I'm gonna have to remember where the ice is when I forget to map it.
Because you forget all the time.
Well, sometimes when I'm just mapping along, I forget to place the actual ice tiles. So.
Oh yeah. No, I'm kidding, man. I understand. I used to go with the sand in Untold and all the time. Like, I hated mapping that stuff out. And yeah, and the ice in 4.
Alright, so ice, baby? No.
How did I know you were going to go there?
I have no idea, because I've never actually heard that.
I've heard it like a few times, and I'm glad to have not heard it again.
Like I've only heard the references. I've never actually heard what it's from.
That goes with a lot of stuff for me. Be it movies, songs, etc.
Okay, looks like we're coming at different angles here. Yeah, no, anti-cold. Not anti-fire, anti-cold. I think nah, screw them all. We'll just poison them all again.
Yes. Poison them all. I let them suffer.
There we go. Another torn tail.
Awesome, I was just about to ask. Okay.
And
So.
this looks like a dead end. Oh, but it's
No.
not. There's a thing here to check.
Okay.
What do we find? While trudging through the forest, you find an icy crystal at your feet, and we found another one.
Okay. Fun.
I believe this is the actual mission we have to do, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you were assigned this from the palace, weren't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
You gotta save the Duke. Can't forget him.
But we can forget him.
No, we can't. He's the Duke.
He's the Duke who's being freaking lazy and having us cure his illness.
Oh yes, because, you know, all sick people are lazy.
Oh, very much so. Have you heard how much they whine and complain?
I know, they might... we are horrible people.
Heartless.
No. Well, again, that's coming from me, so that shouldn't be much of a surprise, but... Yeah, even then, heartless people...
Oh, you better not
people.
bind Kalos' head, you bastard!
What?
They bound his head so he couldn't cast Volt to kill this thing.
Oh, I see it.
And we can't hurt this thing with physical attacks.
Oh, I see how you say they're annoying.
Alright, well, let's just poison it. There we go.
Awesome.
Ouch, 100 damage. And defend, defend, and you'll die from poison.
Yep.
Now, I think you can get something from them if you kill them with physical attacks, but I can't remember. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, cure up. TP up is something I'm going to have to get for all my guys here.
In addition to the 100 countless other things that you want to get for them.
Oh yes, but TP up is definitely on the top of the list. Before I start getting other things.
But Megiddo's like the top of the list for you. For
Oh yes.
your other, yeah.
It's the
Nothing
top.
can top that. Nothing can top that.
No. Megiddo is the skill to go to. And
I can't wait to see that in action. Like you've been mentioning it all this time. And you're like, I want to finally see it.
I know, I'm a few levels away from getting it, don't worry. There's another thing to check here. Is this another snow bloom?
Is it?
No, you have to check the ice. You continue down the frozen spring and find a small hole in the ice. Has the ice thinned and cracked? You can see crystal clear water flowing beneath the icy surface. If you enlarge the hole, you may be able to enjoy a bit of ice fishing here. Try fishing here? Eager to try ice fishing, Aaron drops the first line. But Aaron slips in the ice and falls into the frozen lake. You hurry to pull Aaron out of the water, but it's too late. Oh my god.
Oh
Aaron
my
has
God.
severe frostbite. The fishing trip was hastily abandoned. You lost 100 hit points.
Oh. You got frostbite that quickly? My god.
You fell into a frozen lake with metal armor. This is the protector of the party.
Yeah, but still.
Minus 100 HP random.
How long were you in there? Like, I don't know.
Apparently too late.
It couldn't have taken more than like a minute to get him out. My god.
They're wearing heavy armor. It
I
could
would-
have taken a
I would-
long time.
I would have believed hypothermia. I think that would have been better. But
Yeah.
whatever. Screw medical terminology.
Screw it indeed. Okay, so there's ice all the way down there. I'm trying to map out a path here, and it's not going well.
Since when has it ever gone well?
Usually on my other attempts at mapping.
Well, I think it was notorious that any ice or sand level generally goes bad.
No, I didn't really have much of a problem with sand, though.
Well, maybe
Because it always just went in one direction.
True.
And you could just map that out with the little arrows, so whatever.
Yeah. No, but ice is another story.
Yeah. Can they ever just have an ice level where you walking on ice doesn't force you to keep moving forward until you hit something? Ice in real life doesn't do that.
I know. I mean, you can walk on ice if you're careful.
I can walk on ice all the time because I live in Canada, and I learned how to move. Like, seriously, this is literally frictionless.
It doesn't. Physics, what are those?
Yeah.
Well, considering that, yeah, the only ice I see is in ice cubes. Yeah, I wouldn't know. And knowing me, I'd fall for it.
You need to get out more.
Out more? I'd have to go to like.
You need to get
north.
out more. We're not arguing this.
Okay, fine. I'll just wait until Florida gets cold.
Okay.
I'll be waiting a while.
You should see if you can get a vacation to Canada or something.
Well, going during the summer, I'd preach solid if I went now.
If you think it's gonna be that bad.
I do.
Hey, this just randomly popped up out of nowhere.
Okay.
Like I just walked up. I walked up to this mining point, and I didn't see the sparkles until I was right in front of it.
Oh. Well, they are hard to see in the the snow. And also, isn't that beast on this floor at all?
It's supposed to be, I think.
Yeah. When do we see that game? When do we see that?
I think it's in the top right somewhere. Oh dear God! No, they're not giving us a chance. They're binding all our heads.
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to kill them with piercing and hope it works.
Hopefully, before they kill you.
And it didn't.
Oh boy. Well then.
We're gonna have to crush them. I'm gonna.
You're not screwed up.
I'm gonna hold
You're
on
not
to
screwed,
them.
are you?
No, don't think so.
Alright, good. Because even though I do silently wish that you would die, but you should die. You should die a dignified death.
You're talking about in the game, right?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Game. Yes. Just to make that clear. Yes, party wipe. Okay, I'll say that.
Okay. Yeah, because if we had a party wipe, I'm gonna have to do all this all over again, and no one wants to see that.
No.
We got a staghorn.
Oh, is that new?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, what can we make with that?
I don't know. I'll have to go back to town and find out. And this
Okay.
thing is blocking another door. These things are just in the way.
Coincidence? Probably not.
Once we get Megiddo, those things are going down.
Exactly how many levels are we away?
Let's see. Custom. Like, I can easily grind to level needed to cast it in, like, 15 minutes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 levels away, it looks like.
Maybe we should do that, like, before we start the next one. I'd be willing to do that.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, how much time do you have left?
I don't know, 8 minutes or so.
8 minutes?
Yeah, I think we should try to keep these things around, like, 50 minutes or so.
Has it
And
been
that's how long
50 minutes already?
I think it's been like 43 minutes since we launched.
Okay. And we got a Billy OMG. Billy OM.
Oh.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Is that a gun? I don't know. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay, I think it's either a gun or a sword.
No, it's not a sword.
Okay.
It's not a... Alright, let's take a look at it.
Please.
It's an axe.
Oh. God, that is a weird name.
Yeah. Of course, I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's like Billion. Or Billion? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to English language, or if that's even an English word.
What word? Sorry.
Billion. Or whatever that is.
I don't know where they got it. Probably some old English dialect or so. Maybe.
Alright. I don't see how we can really do much more here until nighttime. I'm trying to look at the paths here where we can possibly... Oh yeah, there was a door up there. I forgot about that.
Well, we can explore that, and as soon as you have to go back to town, then I guess that's where we'll end it for now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, I think I'll go back to town right now, because getting there is going to be annoying.
Alright.
And we're getting full up on items.
Yep. Okay.
So let's buy a warp wire, in case I forget to buy one next time.
And knowing me, I might forget, so.
Yeah. No, we can get a cutlass, the Billion again, to actually buy it.
That's redundant.
Aqua Claws, Chainmail, Aspis.
Ooh, Aspis sounds pretty good.
Hopefully. I hope it's good.
What shield do you have now?
I have an oval Aspis.
Hmm.
Okay, hold up a second. Aspis is not even a shield I have normally, so I have access to normally. Change equipment. What does this even do? 16 defense. And the regular Aspis is 20.
It's a good increase. And I'm certain that you have the money for it, so.
Yes, I do. And yeah, if I didn't have the money, something would be wrong, by the way.
Yeah. Alright.
Gotta be a way to get better equipment. Oh well, we're
Well,
done here.
it won't be a problem come next time. We'll get Maggie Dough and everything will be a breeze.
Yeah, I can only cast it twice though. I need access to Amrita's if I'm going to be spamming that.
Well,
Actually, no.
we'll
Actually, no. I won't. Yeah, it won't be just twice because when its first level costs 20 TP, so I can cast it several times. What?
Okay. Well, that's good. We'll get to see it then. We'll get to see it then.
Yeah. So I guess this is a good place to stop, hey? We explored a lot. Unless we want to keep going.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
That.
Well then, let's just break this into
Like, we don't want to make these too long for the viewers.
Yeah. Alright, so... What awaits us next time on Etrian Odyssey 2? I have no idea. We're probably going to die a horrible, painful death from FOEs trying to get flowers. What do you think's going to happen?
But we will see an awesome spell attack, or whatever it is.
Maybe.
And then die.
Yes, see this awesome spell and die because it wasn't good enough. Alright, so this has been Azurus and Nightfall, and we'll see you guys on the next one for Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 2.